For those of you who have watched this channel before, you'll know who I am. And you may also know that very soon I'm going to be leaving Scotland to travel the world full time. However, I'm not going to be travelling the world alone. As this channel is called Lee Robertson Travel, that is going to be changing, and it is now going to become Aimee and Lee Go Travelling. We don't really have all that much plans for a year of travel as of yet, however we are going to share what we do have with you. But first we're going to head into town and pick up our travel money for our first destination.
We're just back from picking up our money and we've become multi-millionaires as we collected 10 million Indonesian rupees. It's quite nice actually. Our honeymoon destination is Bali and we'll be starting our travel journey from there.
10 million sounds like a lot, but it's actually only about £500. So it'll do us maybe a week or two.
Now it's time to show you our plans. We start off by flying from Inverness to London and then 14 hours over to Hong Kong.
We have one night in Hong Kong before continuing on to our honeymoon destination of Bali, Indonesia.
After 4 weeks of travelling around Indonesia, we will end up in Jakarta, where we will board a flight to Singapore. In Singapore, we will board Royal Caribbean's Spectrum of the Seas for a 7-night cruise around Malaysia and Thailand. When we leave the ship, we will fly over to Manila in the Philippines, where we will spend 30 days travelling around the islands of the Philippines.
On leaving the Philippines, we have a week in Bangkok before travelling back to London.
Just 2 days back in Scotland, and then we fly out to Rome to join Lee's family for a 30-night Atlantic crossing on Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas.
Arriving in Florida, Aimee and I will then hop straight over to Oasis of the Seas for a 7-night cruise around the Caribbean.
Once we have finished our relaxing few weeks of cruising, it's back to proper backpacking, flying into Mexico and making our way down all of South America for the next 3 months.
With another piece of luxury, we're flying from Argentina to Doha in Qatar Airways' world-famous business class Q Suite. We used Avios points to book these flights, so make sure to check out these videos up here to find out how.
After arriving in Qatar, we will fly to India and possibly Nepal.
And this is where our rough plans end, and we'll see how much money we have left.
We'd like to go to Southeast Asia and Australia, but we'll just have to wait and see what the budget allows for.
Currently our plan when the year and our money is up is to come back here to Scotland and go back to work. But obviously a year is a long time, so only time will tell what happens.